So the big question is, what's the difference between the 2014 themes and all the other WordPress themes that they've come out since 2010? Well, let's take a quick look. And I'm going to show you a quick comparison, and I'm also going to show you the 2014 theme and how it is really different compared to all the other ones. And then we'll move on to video number 2, and we'll talk about who the 2014 theme will impact in terms of audience. So you have a better idea of, okay, is this theme going to be right for your audience? Is it not? And so forth. So let's start out by talking about the 2010 WordPress theme. So as you can see, we've got the header, we've got the sidebar, and we got a post and page area. Not too fancy. And then it evolves to 2011. So let's quickly refresh the page. And this is what we have. So we can see that it slightly evolves, but it's still a header and an area up here, which allows you to customize your company name or your website name. You have your sidebar and your post and page. And then of course we move on to 2012. During 2012, they got rid of the header, as you can see here, and they simply added a navigation bar up here. And that's it. So it was kind of bland in my opinion. But of course it had its reasons for why it was created. And that brings us to 2013. So 2013 is when it began to take advantage of the full width of the whole browser. And as you can see, we have a header, we have an area here, we have a sidebar down below, and so forth. And then of course from 2013 we were brought to 2014. Now you'll notice that the 2014 version is very different in comparison to all the other rest of the themes. Now if you don't populate it, obviously it's going to look quite bland. You simply have the black and green layout and design. Now if you notice, and we'll zoom in here, you can actually see in comparison with all the other WordPress themes that the 2014 version is a lot more aesthetically pleasing and artistic. So, but you have to add images, you have to add videos and things like that in order for it to actually look decent. Otherwise, it's simply going to look like this. And of course, by default, you'll have to stay with the dark black and green design. But it's specifically created as a magazine style website with a sleek modern design and a grid style. So as we actually begin to set things up, you're going to notice that it's going to look more like a grid. But it definitely makes things look a lot nicer once you add the featured images, once you add the post images, the audio, the visual, the videos, and things like that. It makes it look a lot nicer. So let's dive right in and move on to video number 2. And let me answer the big question, what kind of audience is this for?